among the campaigns. The campaigns were like different characters or something? Sorry, I don't know Shovel Knight. I haven't even done a blind playthrough of Shovel Knight yet. Bum da da dum bum 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 bum. Wow, that was really close to the spikes. Please come out, thank you. Okay, now it's way more lenient. I was a little slower there, so the Gorlek had more time to move to the right. That made it a lot less tight than last time. Okay, very difficult trick incoming. Oh, good thing I had health. Okay, that's fine. 4 tries, whatever. There's 4 characters you can play who have separate campaigns. Okay, so I remember somewhat correctly. You've ran all of them? Alright, that's cool. Oh. Wait for the bubble. Grab spear. Okay, so one of the most difficult parts is now done, which is waste, so that's nice. Well, I'll probably not have to reset within the next 5 minutes or so. Unless weird things TM happen. Okay, that was almost weird things TM. Let's not let's not jinx anything here. Oh. You'd 100% recommend playing the game? Okay. Okay. That's a solid recommendation. I guess it's a 2D platformer, so I can't really go wrong with trying it. Bum, 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 bum. If I think about Shovel Knight speedruns, all I can think of is that there's like auto-scrollers where you can technically continue past the camera, right? That's my association with Shovel Knight. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, dum, bum, bum, bum. Must have seen something recent? I don't know. I think I was seeing a GDQ Shovel Knight run at some point, and they didn't do it, but they mentioned it? Something like that? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Grab this spirit light along the way. Grab this keystone along the way. Keystones are really difficult to route in this because you do need to get all trees, that's part of the category. And all trees means you have to get water dash tree and grenade tree, both of which are behind a 4 keystone door. Wait, where do I teleport? Woods. Nope. But in this seed in particular, there's also flap locked behind another 4 keystone doors, so you need 12 keystones just for those. The keystone routing is horrific in this. And I mean, yeah, last run literally died to me mismanaging my keystone routing. Oh, totally sharing strats is allowed. I mean, I also stream it, and basically everyone else does too, so you can just look what people do, right? I actually really enjoy that part, when you've done your route, you've done a run or so, you've got your time. And then you just look what the others do. And like, obviously you spend a lot of time thinking how I do things, but when you watch the other people's runs, you always see so many ideas that you didn't even consider. Burp. Get this launch fragment, explode this guy, shoot a spear. Whoop. Okay, this cycle never lines up. I have to be really careful about that. I think stalling like now is correct. Okay, why was that grapple so weak? That was the second time that happened, where I just grappled and didn't get any height. I don't know what that is. Head is head in time. Yeah, I realized that head was probably head in time, but obviously I don't know the context of what modding and stuff. But yeah, of course, communities can be very different. Losing health here is fine, because my health will be refilled after doing this trial. And I do this trial because it has bash. That's such a rude placement. Like, if you'd play the seed blind, that would be so rude. Ow! Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Little meta speedrun, a speedrun within a speedrun. And if I speedrun the speedrun in a speedrun fast enough, I can bash, which helps the greater speedrun. Oh, ah! Vine jump is impossible. Zoop. Bling, bling, bling. Right, also because of the flap on Tablet Quest. Who checks Tablet Quest? I actually check Tablet Quest sometimes because I feel like it has pickups often, but maybe that's just confirmation bias. I probably should ask a few Pure4 stats on that. Maybe I already made them. I did not screw up my keystone routing. In fact, I did it perfectly. I'm on 0 keystones. Good. Good. And now I can get launch. Whew. I guess now I'm out of the early game. Ow. Having launch can be considered out of the early game, I guess. I didn't want to take that damage. Let's do an augmented deboost to make up for it. Bum. You kinda missed this stream. Thanks, that actually feels really nice. Ow. Ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba bum ba. Also kinda funny that you you joined on the one stream where I don't really do randomizer. I like coincidences. Coincidences are awesome. Bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-dum. I go to... Right, this is where I did it wrong last time. I don't go to Barrows, I don't have the keystones yet. I go to Wellspring. Is that not allowed? Why did the game pause? Compliments in my stream? Never. Ow! Where is my launch swap? Ow. 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 There's my launch swap. Thank you. Why did I unequip spear? Ta-da! Please load. Thank you. Neat! I really like that segment. That went really fluidly. I wish all of my speedrun could go like this. You can probably make that cycle, can't you? Get this. Wait, what do I do here? Right, I go over here? Because I want this East Woods TP. Ow, ow. Nice. I guess you think about what I'm doing. Thank you, Korsla. Master Attorney was fun. Alright. I'm not sure this hammer is worth it, but it's convenient to have, so for now I'll get it. Bling. My launches feel really good right now. Let's continue on this pace. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I actually don't really like Hollow Knight Rando because it's a more... Well, I don't know if it's a more brain-dead Rando, but it's certainly a lot slower paced. So yeah. I didn't just not stream it, I also just don't play it. I don't know what happened there, but let's just move on. Bling! Could you break the floor? Thank you! I have 315 Spirit Light. Good! That means I did everything correct, because this means I can buy 2 Keystones now. And then I'll go out of this endeavor with 9 Keystones, which is the correct amount. Yeah, that's true. I actually did a couple of randomizers with Fireburner because everything is more fun together, I suppose. Think. Now I go 2 burrows. And now I go around the left side, not like last time where I go the wrong side around. Wait. Oh yeah, no, I did everything right. I thought I forgot a pickup, but if I forgot it, then I already would have been short on Spirit Light, so I must have thought of it. Perfect. Bling! Bing, 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 bing. Probably just kind of do whatever. Yeah, that is exactly how I would describe it as well. Bing, 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 bing. I don't know why the sound for the bells crashed or whatever. They don't play a sound, but I guess I can sound them. Works for me. Okay, now go down. Don't go to the tree yet, because just in a moment I'll have Flap, and if I have Flap, then I can skip the tree animation. Ow. Nice. Ghost door. Definitely intentional, exactly like that. Ow. Re1 strats. Yeah, there's some very nice use cases where you can do things like respawn iframes or ghost door, even in this game. It looked very intentional, to be honest. Yeah, it was, definitely, all intentional. Alright, now I have Flap, and I collected the tree. Now there's also a relic in here, because for some reason I don't only have to get all the trees, I also have to get 5 relics, and that's one of them. They don't actually change much about the route though. I feel like they don't really change anything, but I have to get them. So in this case, I guess, like there could have been a really rude relic, there just wasn't. Now I go get the water dash tree. So I haven't upgraded your CPU? Right, I remember that. It feels like it's running worse and worse for me as well. I'm now actually playing on reduced in-game resolution as well. Someone mentioned that OBS is less performant than it used to be for them, and I feel like that's probably what happened for me as well. Do you not get double jump at all? No? I have no idea where the double jump is worth, it just felt out of the way. It certainly would be convenient. No, there's not more game patches since the last time you knew. Bum, 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 bum. I'll get this teleporter before grabbing the tree, and I think that's actually where I go now? Bum, bum, bum. Why do I go here? Because of the tree that I have to collect, and because of one keystone that is right next to the tree, which I can then pretty conveniently grab here. Yeah, I do remember where double jump is. Oh, no! It cancelled my grenade. And without grenade, I don't have light. There's something really weird about this pickup where sometimes it just doesn't spawn and I have no idea how to control it. That was one of the cases where the pickup just wasn't there, so I died. That's a bit weird. I don't know the conditions for that, so I don't know how to avoid it. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Maybe, but sometimes it does. Like, that's not always the case. I remember cases where it was there, so there's some condition that you might be able to usefully exploit. Maybe sometimes it's slightly on screen. I don't know, maybe. Oh, nice. Good. Perfect. Okay, there's actually an autosave here, so that's not too bad. I imagine that way worse. Let's not die here at least. Nice. Where do I go now? I think I go into Willow. Yeah, I go into Willow because Willow has a holo TP. I was too lazy to time whether getting this Willow teleporter is worth it. So for now I just grab it. Why does audio keep lagging? There's some amount of audio lag that just happens for me because of performance. How bad is it? Does it like happen a lot? Then it might be a stream problem. Whoa! Wouldn't have minded if you loaded that a little sooner for me. My voice is fine, it's just the soundtrack. Yeah, the thing is I'm so used to that by now because it just happens constantly for me. I don't really notice it anymore. But yeah, that's probably just my game. Sorry about that. Okay, that Willow actually also went really well. I think I'm in the state of good luck because Luki is in my stream. Because this definitely goes so much better than the test run. I can't possibly be the only one who makes the connection between you and good luck, right? It's just a thing. I don't- wait, oh my god, I didn't buy the Qualox Holo teleporter. I did the entire thing going into Willow, getting the hearts along the way, going to Woods. But the point of this entire endeavor was to get the Holo teleporter, brain. I quote unquote know what I'm doing. Yes. I'm the only one. How? How even? Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum-bum-ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Nope. Got stuck on something. That's fine. Little damage upgrade here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was that low in health. That's fine. Just go again. Now I'm not low in health, so it's not gonna be a problem. Reach? Yes, I have 4 keystones now. Such Sumis. It's like... the thing with this game is... it always feels awkward because it could be even faster. But yes, the Sumis are actually going pretty well right now. Like that. Awkward. Load? Okay, at least I'm not out of bounds. I mean, sorry, not sorry? A routed category is easier. Kinda, but also my expectations against myself are higher if I know where I'm going. But obviously I didn't do much segment practice or any of that stuff that you do for higher effort speedruns. Ow! Bum, bum, ba-dum. Ouch. Reach, where do I go now? Oh, I like have all the things, I just need to get the launch tree and finish. Do indeed not play just once a year. Elevator music. I think I'm starting to understand how people do good launch combat. It's your standards, both of you. Fair. I think the important aspect is that you aim your launch mostly downwards. It seems to work much better if you do that. Never mind. I don't understand how people do good launch combat. It's one of the things that I just can't seem to do. But there's a lot of other things that I can do wonderfully. So it's fine. Launch combat was a meme. I mean, just launch combat is a meme, but you can still use it, like... You can use double jump to cancel your sword, sure, but you can also use launch to cancel your sword, and if you use launch, the launch itself also deals damage, so it's actually pretty good. Doing it to the left is more consistent. Okay, that does sound like just a practice thing, or a feel thing. Excuse me? Please explain. I mean, it was probably a fake bash, like, I was just out of radius, but... The angle before releasing? Maybe? I like my theory better though, because it's my theory. Please explain so you followed orders. Thank you for explaining. I still like my theory better. Pain. That's not how this works. There you go, that's how this works. Hammer! 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 Please don't hit me. Thank you. Perfect. So that's why I think hammer is good. Only reason. I don't think there's any other valid point to getting hammer. But I'm not sure how else I'd do this fight. Fast, anyway. Ouch. Let's try that. Better this time. Perfect. Can Spear obliterate the rock? Spear is really weird. Like, as much as pretty much anyone else, I'm having a really difficult time in understanding how Spear auto-aim works. Spear is capable of aiming at the rock boss directly and bypassing the shield, but no one knows of a way to, like, force that? Hammer jump is more useful than having nothing. It's not more useful than having launch, though. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Okay. I must have been a launch cooldown there. It's not an aim thing, it just randomly goes through. I'm not convinced that there's a random component to spear aim. But yeah, it's at least so complicated and unintuitive that it appears random. Yo, nice lag there, game. I should heal. So the thing with spear aim is, like, if spear aims on something, it will hit it, period. It doesn't care if there's a wall in between, it doesn't care if there's other enemies in between, it just hits the thing it aims on. So the thing is, once it aims on the rock boss itself, then it will fly past everything else, because that's just how spear aim works. But how spear decides what it's aiming on? No idea. It stops on walls? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It just doesn't like to aim through walls, but if it for some reason decides to aim through a wall, it will fly through. One really funny part about that whole thing... Wait, let me refill here. Have you tried no auto-aim spear? I was about to talk about that. Randomizer, for the randomizer, we actually, as I've seen it, flies straight through solid wall. I've seen it fly... have I seen it? I mean, it does fly for the Willow Heart through the straight wall, would be the easiest example. One fun thing is, for the randomizer, we actually tried around with disabling the spear auto-aim, just because it feels so bad. But if you disable spear auto-aim, it's actually incapable of hitting anything at all, because, like, the spear impact area is apparently incredibly small. And if it doesn't perfectly hit an enemy, then it doesn't hit it at all. Well, how do you spawn it behind the wall? I don't think that's true. Alright, thanks for the GGs. But yeah, truth is, we don't know all the details of how Spear decides its aim and when it goes through walls, so it's a lot of guesswork. This run is okay. I'm happy, I guess.